Bikram yoga is actually a beginner's yoga. What makes it challenging lang is the length plus the heat. You might think that the postures are easy, but then when you incorporate the heat, then that makes it kind of challenging.
Aerial yoga is basically a combination of your yoga poses and philosophy with the aerial arts. In this case, it's a camel, which helps support our body weight.
It balances our metabolism and we gain some strength to be able to live healthily.
From stress reduction, improving your cardiovascular health, to enhancing mental clarity. Experts agree that the practice of yoga offers a wide range of physical and mental health benefits for people of all ages. So in today's episode, let's dig deeper into the potential of wellness through yoga, one breath, one movement at a time. I'm Dr. Freddy Gomez and welcome to MedTalk Health Talk. Yoga has been very popular here in the Philippines, especially for several years already. Now, here to tell us more about that, we have with us Manny Tabunda, who's a yoga practitioner for at least 10 years. Now, tell us your story, Manny, because yoga entered your life actually in a very special moment.
10 years ago, I'm badly injured by so many sports that they told me to always go on rehab, but I do not want to be that way. So the doctor told me to do yoga.
So you've been very physically fit, physically active in the early part of your life, and you actually accumulated some injuries because of that, and yoga was able to still make you physically active.
I was able to heal myself from all those stress that is really causing the injury. Because when you're running, you think you're physically fit, but what you don't know is that you are also stressing yourself too much, and the breathing is not right. The important thing that I discovered in yoga is the mindful movement where the breath is the primary accelerator or the primary energy that moves you.
Many people, I'm sure, look at yoga and think this is a young person's activity. This is only good for those who are physically fit, for that matter, very limber. What can you say about that?
Our average age here is about mid-50s, most especially the seniors. It balances our metabolism with our body and we gain some strength to be able to live healthily. Kasi talagang you will really have a problem when you're getting old.
I notice you say balance. Is that movements and breathing all have to be harmonious?
Yes, you start with your breath and then you move as you breathe. You do not stop breathing as you move.
What do you think is one of the main hesitations of those who are not familiar with the practice of yoga? What seems to be that hindrance why they might be intimidated to try it out?
I found out from my own experience of 10 years teaching yoga, they don't think they are bodily fit. They are not flexible, they're overweight. And then number two, which is what we have to address here, is it's expensive.
What about those who may think that yoga will not give me that much of a physical workout that I'm used to? If someone is used to lifting weights, going to the gym, yoga might not be for me. It's too light.
Some gyms now are offering yoga as a way to recover from your heavy exercises. You can combine the resistance training, the strength training with stretching, because really stretching is a very important activity to loosen up.
But then I see that, Manny, because from the looks of your students over here, they are really getting a full physical workout. Even if the movements seem very relaxed, it seems that there's hardly any weight involved aside from the body weight, but it does give that full body workout. If someone is interested for the first time, they're a little bit intimidated, where can they get information? How can they get in contact with you?
Yeah, we have a Facebook account, Studio Seba at Celebrity Club, so they can just check it out. And they can come here. Everybody is welcome and see for themselves. In fact, a lot of young people are doing aerial, but they do not have experience in mat yoga.
Thank you so much, Manny, for sharing that information, giving that information about yoga, that it is indeed for everyone. You just have to be open-minded enough to be able to know its benefits and how to go about it. Now, let's learn some yoga movements when we return. So stay with us here on MedTalk Health Talk. One type of yoga is practiced under hot and humid conditions. Let's talk about how heat and movement affects this practice.
I'm Nicoy de Guzman. I'm the owner and studio director of Bikram Yoga, Quezon City. Bikram Yoga, the original hot yoga, is a series of 26 postures and 2 breathing exercises done in a heated room. The standard temperature is 105 degrees Fahrenheit and with a relative humidity of 40 to 50%. In every hot yoga class, it's always the same 26 postures and 2 breathing exercises all the time, and it's always 90 minutes. We really advocate the heat because with the heat, you tend to sweat more, so there is more detox happening in the body. And then it's just like the principle of, say, like a diamond or steel, when you start to shape them, we really add the heat. It's easier to bend or mold yourself into different shapes, which is more or less what we do here in Bikram Yoga. Kaya we really incorporate the heat in it. In our classes, since it was systematically arranged already, so we really start with a breathing exercise. That's our warm-up. And there's also the first 3 postures that serve as the warm-up in the class. And then we put much emphasis on the breath throughout the class. And then we do all the 26 postures, and then we end the class with another breathing exercise. And let's now start the Bikram Yoga class. We begin the class with pranayama breathing, deep breathing, good for the lungs, your respiratory system. Always inhale by the nose, out by the mouth, all the time passing through the throat. And let's begin. Inhale. Head down, elbows up. Suck your stomach in, lift your elbows up. Right away, get your rib cage visible in the front mirror. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is it. Inhale more, maximum capacity. Hold it there. Exhale, you're on your own. And let's now do half moon pose with hands to feet pose. Ardha Chandrasana with Padhastasana. Toes and heels touching, arms up over your head sideways, palms together. Inhale, stretch up towards the ceiling, right and left with your body several times. Right and left, right and left, right and left. And when you can't stretch anymore, please stop in the middle. Elbows are locked, arms always touching with the ears, no gap between biceps, arms, and ears. Inhale, full lungs, hold the breathing. Stretch up out of the waist one more time, touch the ceiling, absolutely straight line, bend your body to the right without bending the elbows, without bending the knees. Continuously push hips all the way to the left beyond your flexibility. Push, push. Inhale and come up, stop in the middle. Other side, inhale, full lungs, hold the breathing, bend your body to the left without bending the elbows, without bending the knees. Come down and push, push, push. Inhale and come up, stop in the middle. And let's now do standing bow pulling pose, Dandayamana Dhanurasana. Bring your right hand out to your right, palms facing up, elbow touching your body. Bring it to the side and grab your right foot behind you from the inside at the ankle. Fingers hard together, thumb touching with the index finger, don't lose the grip. Left arm up, chin close to your shoulder, bring your knees together to start. Inhale, breathing. Charge your body forward towards the mirror. Simultaneously, kick your right leg up. Nice. Bend your body down from a lower spine. Abdomen, chest parallel to the floor. The harder you kick, you can balance here forever. Body down, and kick, 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 and slowly come up. Good balance, everyone. Feet together, arms down to your sides. Catch your breath. Inhale and exhale. Let's now do triangle pose, Trikonasana. Toes and heels touching, arms over your head sideways. Right foot steps to your right. Make that a big step. 4 feet minimum. Immediately bring your arms down, palms are facing down. Turn your right foot out to your right, hips forward, upper body back, spine straight in the center. Bend your right knee and sit down. Upper body back, spine straight in the center. Move both arms at the same time. Right elbow in front of your right knee. Look up towards the ceiling. Profile of your face exactly visible in the mirror. Come up. Turn your right foot in. Feet together, arms down to your sides, catch your breath, inhale and exhale. Lie down, Savasana. Enjoy the Savasana, complete stillness. Savasana means dead body or corpse pose. And let's now do wind removing pose. Right leg lifts up, hold your right leg with your interlocked fingers 2 inches below your knee, nice and tight grip, do not lose the grip. Now pull more, pull harder. Legs down, arms down. And let's now do both legs. Bring both legs up. Give yourself a tight, compact hug. Love yourself. And without lifting the head, tuck your chin to your chest. Back of your neck is flat on the floor. Hold it there and freeze. Change. Legs down, arms down. Relax. Savasana. Toes and heels touch. Flex your feet to your face. Arms over your head. Cross your thumbs. Suck your stomach in and sit up. Double jerk, double exhale, touch your toes, elbows on the floor, forehead on your knees. Turn around and let's do our final breathing exercise, couple body breathing in Vajrasana. We started the class with a breathing exercise and we ended with another breathing exercise. First set, please begin. 4, 3, 2, 1, turn around, lie down in your final Savasana. Go ahead, class is over. Go into your Savasana and completely absorb all the benefits of your Bikram yoga practice. For the benefits, detoxing. It makes you lose weight because you really sweat a lot. There have been studies and you can burn as much as 700 calories in one Bikram yoga class. We also call it like a work-in, not just a workout, because aside from yung external, the muscles and the joints, it also exercises or stretches the inner organs like the stomach, the abdominal muscles, and then even the spleen and the kidneys. So it's really a total body workout. It depends on yourself of what you're comfortable with. There are those who do this type of yoga as early as 6:30 or even earlier in the morning. And there are those who, coming from work and everything, they do this to close the day at around 6 p.m. or beyond. It's really a matter of your own preference. Bikram yoga is actually a beginner's yoga. If you compare our postures to other yoga styles, it is really not that difficult. Hindi masyadong weird yung shapes, hindi masyadong mahirap, hindi pretzel-looking yung mga postures namin because really this is designed to be a beginner's yoga. What makes it, if I may say, challenging lang is the length. It is 90 minutes. Usual group exercises are 60, 75 minutes, the longest. Here, it's a full 90 minutes. And plus, again, the heat. You might think that the postures are easy, but then when you incorporate the heat, then that makes it kind of challenging. In general, Bikram yoga is what we may call a healing yoga. Most of sicknesses or symptoms nawawala because of this type of yoga. So it's safe for all. In other countries, even kids do this. And that's the nice thing. Even the oldies, there are those na active during their youth days and then hindi na kaya ng tuhod pag tumanda, very limited na yung movement, and they come here, they come to yoga, to Bikram yoga in particular, simply because this is the only exercise they can do. Bikram yoga is for everybody, all genders, all ages. So please do come if you want to, start your healing journey. Bikram Yoga Quezon City is here. We also have other studios who teach the original 90 minutes all over Metro Manila. And there are also those in the province. So please do come. We are open to everybody.
Another form of yoga that's gaining stride is aerial yoga. And today, we'll see firsthand how it works. So keep it here on MedTalk Health Talk. The growing practice of aerial yoga is both fun and offers a lot of positive health benefits. Let's take a look at some of the movements.
I'm Sam. I have been teaching for 7 years aerial yoga. Aerial yoga is basically a combination of your yoga poses and philosophy with the aerial arts. In this case, it's a hammock rigged by 2 points above us, which helps support our body weight. The unique benefits of aerial yoga is the accessibility to your inversions. Generally speaking, in your mat yoga, you have a lot of tension in your shoulders and your arms to hold up your inversions. So with aerial yoga, you are decompressed from the spine, from the sacrum. So you have zero compression on your arms and shoulders and on the entire body. It's a lot easier for you to do your inversions. It does have its advantages. It's a very good complement, but actually most students are not yogis before they come into our practice. So aerial yoga is always open for any gender, men, women. We typically see mostly females. They're worried that they aren't as flexible, but in fact, you become more flexible by doing the work. And no limitations in terms of the higher range. Sa age ng bata, it's more of they have to be able to listen to the cues and properly follow. So we typically suggest teens and up. We typically start our aerial yoga class with an inversion to get hesitation out of the way. So your warm-up is actually the inversion itself. From here, you guys start to extend both legs wide to the side and start to slowly grab hold of the hammock by the soles of your feet and slide them all the way underneath the knees. Grab hold of that hammock in front of you, push that hammock away, kick switch your right foot up and over. Basic inversion tayo, you guys. 4 fingers out, thumbs in. Slide that hammock down all the way until it reaches your sacrum. Start to lean back, allow the hammock to catch you. Reverse. Push down and wide with the legs, slide the hands down, lock the legs on the face side. Release the hands wide to the side, back of the hand to the floor, palms facing up at all times, you guys. Closing your eyes, taking 5 deep, even, easy breaths for your first inversion. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, you guys. Nodding your head yes, saying no, left to right, right to left. Lightly touch the mat underneath your shoulders. Inhale. As you exhale, walk your hands all the way towards door side. Inhale, shoulders over the wrists, engage your arms, push against that mat. Welcome to your wheelbarrows. Hold for 5 breaths. Spread the fingertips wide for better grip, you guys. Soften out those elbows. You don't want to injure yourself. Keeping the hands where they are. Inhale, lifting those hips up. Exhale, sink the chest, relax the shoulders, press the chest down towards stereo side. Feel the stretch on those shoulder blades, feeling your chest open. Allowing yourselves to really decompress and relax. Hands wide to the side. Allow the hammock to drag you back underneath your plumb line. Back of the hand to the floor, palms facing up. Coming back up. Last 5 breaths in your first inversion, you guys. You can nod your head yes, release lingering tension, say no. Left to right, right to left. Allow yourselves to feel how that hammock is by the sacrum, how it's pulling you up as gravity is pushing you down. Feel the spaces it's creating in your spine. Inhale, start to bring your chin to your chest. Exhale, grab hold of the hammock in between the knees. Unlock the legs, pull yourselves back to seated. Floating child's pose, you guys. Forehead to knees, hands relaxed behind you.
Hi Sam, we just saw your demonstration there for the aerial yoga poses, and I have to admit I'm still kind of intimidated. How about those who are thinking about trying it? Should they get any medical clearance first, maybe from their doctor before trying it out?
It really depends on the condition that you may already have. So I have a congenital heart disease, and my doctor recommended low impact exercises. So this was perfect for me. As always, best to ask your doctor before you start any exercise, not just aerial.
So I think it's safe to assume to our viewers that don't be intimidated.
Yes.
Now, how has aerial yoga impacted your life in a positive way?
As I said previously, I was looking for a low impact exercise. So I actually started with yoga first, and then I became interested in aerial because I saw, oh, it's something different. And I could do poses I could not before, like the inversions. And so after doing the aerial yoga, that's when I started feeling lighter, a little bit better about myself, because exercise does give you endorphins and oxytocins. So really it's a healthier mindset afterwards.
How has this incorporated in your lifestyle?
Definitely it encouraged me to be more healthy, as any exercise does, diba? It always pushes you to think more mindfully. That's why we call it aerial yoga, because it incorporates the yoga philosophies, breathing, meditation into your aerial arts, which is the hammock.
Before we close, Sam, for those who are still on the fence about trying aerial yoga or even yoga in general as part of their lifestyle, what's your message for them?
Trust yourself. Let go. Don't doubt any worries. Try not to let your fear overcome whatever you'd like to challenge or do, because that's always what stops us from doing things like this.
And always enjoy what you do.
The more you enjoy it, the better it will be, because the longevity in your activity will also increase.
Well, thank you so much, Sam, for sharing this activity with our viewers here on Med Talk Health Talk. And hopefully I'll be able to try this one day. Yoga definitely has its benefits and can be a great addition to your wellness routine. I'm Dr. Freddy Gomez, and thank you for joining us here on Med Talk Health Talk.